Hi viewers, welcome to Basheer Maths World channel. In this video I am going to explain reduce the quadratic form into canonical form by orthogonal transformation. So this is very important question for essay type question, one shot question. So we have to learn carefully. Already we know the eigenvalues, eigenvectors, how to find out, and diagonalization of a matrix. Same, this topic is continue. Okay, so we have to understand very easily. If you are not understand eigenvalues, eigenvectors, and diagonalization of the matrix, go to one previous videos and check that videos. Okay, if you know that videos, that topics, you can understand very easily this one. Okay, let's go to the topic. So first we have to know the working rule of to find the quadratic form to canonical form by using orthogonal transformation. Okay, so first point, consider A is a square matrix of order 3, then eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 corresponding to the eigenvectors x1, x2, x3. So మనకు తెలుసు కదమ్మా, ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్ ఆల్వేస్ లాంబ్డా రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తారు, ఐగన్ వెక్టర్స్ ఇస్ x1, x2, x3. Then its model matrix is P is equal to, we can write x1, x2, x3. ఐగన్ వెక్టర్స్ ని రో మ్యాట్రిక్స్ గా రాస్తే దాన్ని మోడల్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ అంటారు. So diagonalization of matrix, we know formula D is equal to diagonal P inverse into A into P. That is diagonalization of a matrix formula. So D is equal to what we get, diagonal లో మనకు ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్ రాయాలి. lambda 1 0 0 0, lambda 2 0 0 0, lambda 3. So and also find normalized eigenvectors for the model matrix is given by P is equal to x1 cap, x2 cap, x3 cap. So normalized eigenvectors ఎట్లా కనుక్కోవాలమ్మా, P is equal to x1 cap, x2 cap, x3 cap. ఇది కనుక్కోవాలంటే బిఫోర్ దట్ eigenvectors పేర్ వైజ్ ఆర్థోగోనల్ కాదా చెక్ చేయాలి. పేర్ వైజ్ ఆర్థోగోనల్ అంటే అమ్మా x1 ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ x2 is equal to 0, x2 ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ x3 is equal to 0, x3 ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ x1 equal to 0. This is called pair wise orthogonal vectors అంటాం. ఇది సాటిస్ఫై అయితేనే we can follow the P is equal to x1 cap, x2 cap, x3 cap. You can find out P is equal like that, x1 divided by square root of x1 square plus y1 square plus z1 square, x2 square root of x1 square plus x2 square plus x2 square plus y2 plus z square, x3 x square plus y3 plus z square. Like that we can write this P matrix. Finally the spectral matrix D is equal to P inverse A into P. P inverse చూడండిమా, we know A into A transpose is equal to I. ఈ ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ నిధులు పంపించండి, what we get, A is equal to I into A transpose. A ని ఇతలు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయండిమా, A transpose here by, so A into A transpose is equal to what ma, I. A transpose is equal to I by I into A inverse. So A transpose is equal to what, equal to A inverse. So P inverse బదులు ఏం రాసుకోవచ్చు, P transpose, because transpose is very easily convert. Transpose means transpose matrix. The equation of the conical form is last canonical form. How to write y power t dy is called canonical form. So lambda 1 y1 square, lambda 2 y1 square, lambda 3 y3 square. So this is called canonical form. Let's go to the one problem, you can understand very easily. Very important problem, listen carefully. Reduce the quadratic form 3x square plus 5y square plus 3z square minus 2xy minus 2yz plus 2zx to the canonical form by using orthogonal transformation, and also find rank, index, signature and nature of the quadratic form. So all questions asking in one question only, that's why it is very important problem. One shot 10 marks question ma this one. So let's go to the answer. So this is the given the quadratic form. We can write, how to write, ఎలా రాస్తాం తెలుసు కదా, డయాగ్నల్ ఫామ్ లో సిమెట్రిక్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ రాయాలి. x స్క్వేర్ y స్క్వేర్ z స్క్వేర్ వాల్యూస్ 3 5 3 రాయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ xy వాల్యూ హాఫ్ చేయాలి. -1 yz వాల్యూ -2 అంటే -1 zx వాల్యూ అంటే 1 1. సో దిస్ ఇస్ సిమెట్రిక్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్. In previous video, that one how to write the symmetric matrix from quadratic form చెప్పినాను, చూడండి ఒకసారి. After that we have to find out the eigenvalues, eigenvectors. Eigenvalues, eigenvectors, how to find out, previous video, go and check clearly. Now let's go to one by one. I will explain the characteristic equation of the matrix. Characteristic equation formula what ma? Determinant minus a minus lambda I is equal to 0. So that formula we have to apply. 3 minus lambda minus 1 1 minus 1 5 minus lambda minus 1 1 minus 3 minus 1 3 minus lambda equal to 0. So for this 3 by 3 matrix shortcut formula I told now, lambda cube minus sum of the diagonals lambda square, sum of the cofactor of diagonals lambda minus determinant a equal to 0. 3 by 3 matrix ఇచ్చినప్పుడు shortcut formula. ఓకే, sum of the diagonals అంటే యాడ్ చేయండి. 3 5 plus 3 8, correct. Sum of the diagonals, sum of the cofactors of diagonals 3 plus 5 8 8 plus 3 11. Cofactor అంటే a11 plus a22 plus a33. okay, so find out, we will get 36 answer. Determinant we find out from this matrix, what we get 36. These all values substitute in equation, this equation lambda cube minus 11 lambda square plus 36 lambda minus 36 equal to 0. ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ నుంచి ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలంటే హౌ మా బై క్యాషియో అప్లై చేస్తే ఈజీగా యూ కెన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్. వాట్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ కేమ్ హియర్? లాంబ్డా ఇజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2, లాంబ్డా ఇజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3, లాంబ్డా ఇజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 6. దీస్ ఆర్ ద ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్. వాట్ వి కాల్ ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్ అంటాం దీన్ని. ఓకే, let's go to the eigenvectors. Find out, to find eigenvector we get 3 cases here. One case lambda is equal to, another case lambda is equal to 3, lambda is equal to 6. Okay, first case we know that determinant a minus lambda I into x equal to 0, right? Lambda is equal to 2, take first case, we'll go 3 minus lambda minus 1 1 minus 1 5 minus lambda minus 1 1 minus 1 3 minus lambda. So lambda value 2 substitute and we'll get this matrix. Substitute చేయండి. Substitute means we get this matrix 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 3 minus 1 1 minus 1 1. So this one multiply, we get 3 equations kadama. x1 minus x2 plus x3 equal to 0, minus x1 plus 3x2 minus x3 equal to 0, x1 minus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. From 3 equations solve any 2 equations, we get x1 x values, eigenvectors. So x equal to x1 x2 x3 ఏమొచ్చినా మనకు ఆన్సర్ minus 2 1 ja 2 2 ja. So minus 1 0 1, this is the one eigenvector. Case 1 this one. Case 2, lambda value is equal to 3, take same procedure we have to follow, above follow. A minus lambda into x equal to 0, substitute here this, in this lambda value 3 we get this matrix and we will get any 2 matrix take and solve, we will get answer eigenvector. Another eigenvector is 1 1 1, minus minus cancel, we will get another eigenvector. Second eigenvector came. Let's go to the case 3. What is the lambda value? 6. We know that a minus lambda into x equal to 0. Again 6 substitute in the place of lambda. We will get another matrix. So go, we will get 3 equations again. In this 2 equation take and solve. We will get the x1 x2 x3 values. What we get eigenvector? 1 minus 2 1. So 3 eigenvectors. What are them? Eigenvectors x1 equal to minus 1 0 1, first eigenvector. x2 1 1 1, second eigenvector. x3 1 minus 2 1. So these 3 eigenvectors we have to check before going to canonical form. So we have to check that these are eigenvectors are pairwise orthogonal or not. This is not, this is, remember, this is wrong ma. Here onwards we will go. Pairwise orthogonal we have to check. Okay, x1 pairwise orthogonal means what? x1 transpose x2 is equal to 0 రావాలి. Second one what? x2 transpose x3 is equal to 0 రావాలి. x3 transpose x1 equal to 0. ఇట్లా త్రీ వెక్టార్స్ 0 0 0 వస్తాయి, దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ పేర్ వైజ్ ఆర్థోగోనల్. లెట్స్ గో. చూడండి, x1 ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ x2 చేస్తే మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే విల్ గెట్ 0, x2 ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ x3 మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే 0, x3 ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ x1 చేస్తే మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే విల్ గెట్ 0. సో త్రీ vectors are pairwise orthogonal. So from this we conclude that, we observe that the above eigenvectors are pairwise orthogonal. So that's why we can write P is equal to x1 x2 x3. Okay, model matrix. This theme is nothing but model matrix. Okay, so P is equal to x1 vector what ma? x1 vector minus 1 0 1, x2 vector what 1 1 1, x3 vector what 1 minus 2 3. The P matrix వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు P matrix ని we have to find out the normalized eigenvector. Normalized eigenvector means what? P is equal to x1 cap, x2 cap, x3 cap. So P is equal to x1 cap minus 1 square root of 1 plus 0 plus 1 minus 1. What we get? Square root of 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 by square root of 1 plus 4 plus 1. ఇట్లా normalized eigenvector మొత్తం రాయాలమ్మా. We will get the what matrix? P matrix came. So this is the P matrix. 1 by minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 3, 1 by 6, 0, 1 by root 3, minus 2 by root 6, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 6. This is the P matrix. So we know diagonalization of a matrix formula what? D is equal to P inverse A into P. This is the diagonalization of the matrix. Okay, P inverse బదులు ఏం రాసుకోవాలి మనము? సింపుల్ షార్ట్ కట్ మెథడ్ P ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ రాసుకో. P inverse అన్న P transpose అన్న both are same. So that's why P inverse చేయాలంటే it takes more time. That's why simply transpose P transpose. P transpose చేస్తే very easily. Transpose matrix interchange of rows and columns. చూడు, D is equal to 1 minus 1 by root 2, 0, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 6, minus 2 by root 6, 1 by root 6. Now A matrix 3 minus 1 1 minus 1 5 minus 1 1 minus 3. P matrix already is there. So this is P transpose A matrix P matrix. If you multiply these three matrices, we will get answer always eigenvalues. Eigenvalues తో వచ్చే matrix వస్తుంది. What are the eigenvalues ma? 2 3 6. That is in the form of diagonal value 2 3 6. Remaining elements always 0. చూడండి, D is equal to 2 3 6 రాసి remaining elements what? 0 0 0 0 0. This is the diagonalization of the matrix. Already check in previous video diagonalization of the matrix. Now let's go to the from this canonical form. This is one important canonical formula. Y power t d y. If you multiply these three, we will get canonical form. See there, y power t means row matrix y1 y2 y3. D matrix means this is only 2 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 6. Y matrix column matrix y1 y2 y3. These three multiply, we will get answer canonical form. What is the canonical form? 2y1 square plus 3y2 square plus 6y3 square. So this is the canonical form. Canonical form ni observe చేసే we can decide the rank, index, signature. So rank means number of non-zero terms. Non-zero terms, how many are there? Zero terms ఉన్నాయా? లేవు, అన్ని పాజిటివ్ టర్మ్స్. సో ర్యాంక్ ఈస్ 3. ఇండెక్స్ మీన్స్ వాట్ మా? సో పాజిటివ్ టర్మ్స్, ఓన్లీ పాజిటివ్ టర్మ్స్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? 3. సో ఇండెక్స్ ఆల్సో 3. సిగ్నేచర్ మీన్స్ పాజిటివ్ టర్మ్స్ మైనస్ నెగిటివ్ టర్మ్స్. 3 మైనస్ 0. నెగిటివ్ టర్మ్స్ ఏం లేవు కాబట్టి 0. 3 మైనస్ 0 3. So rank 3, index 3, signature 3. So this is the rank, index, signature from canonical form. But nature of the quadratic form, how to find out? Eigenvalues ni kanukovali. Eigenvalues what? Lambda is equal to 3 2 3 6. So all are positive now. All eigenvalues are positive and the nature of the quadratic form is positive definite. So this is the process of reduce the quadratic form into canonical form. by orthogonal transformation. From this find out the rank, index, signature and also nature of the quadratic form. So I hope all of you understood this very important question answer also. And those, if you are understand this video, like, subscribe, and any doubt ask me in the comment box. Okay, this is very important now. If you have any doubt, ask in comment box. So next, from this one another problem is there, very important problem, just small modified is there. We will go to next video. Okay, thank you so much once again. All of you like this video and subscribe this video. Okay, subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you so much.